Hello, hello, hello. Hi, good evening. Welcome to another live stream. And this week is going to be a little bit different because I've decided to rework one of my older carvings. So, in preparation for the tutorial that I did the other week, carved a bunch of these Kingsguard figures, and I didn't really like how this one turned out, but I set it aside because what I tend to do with carvings that I don't particularly like too much is I'll eventually go back around to them and rework them into something else. So I don't know if you might do something like that. Some people like throw them away or burn them or whatever, but I always think it's a little bit of a challenge to see if I can do something else with it, and I think it's fun. So that's what I wanted to do tonight. I don't have the one that I did recently. I did another one and I posted about it on my Instagram a few days ago. I carved a guy with a rat on his head. So I might do something like that tonight, something similar. Haven't entirely made my mind up, but I think I'm going to turn this into a guy with some kind of animal on his head. I haven't made up my mind yet. So yeah, I hope you all out there are doing well. Hope you're having a great week. Hope you're really busy carving. Busy in a good way. Let me know what you've been up to or what you're carving. I'll show you what I've done this past week, and I put a little video together and it's out there now. It's just like a highlight reel of this guy, which I did last week in the live stream. I carved him, and then separately I painted him and I put some of the video together. So I did that, painted something else that's not here at the moment. Yeah, so it's been a good week. Not as busy as last week, which is good, with work and everything. So that's good. Yeah, I think I'll get started now. So I'll switch the camera view and I'll get started. Take a drink of coffee. So I'm looking at this guy. Let me zoom in my camera. Ooh. So I'm going to take his face off. I'll move his head up here, and I'll probably shorten the arms a little bit. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know if I'll keep the long coat. I might make that shorter as well. But yeah, I'll just make some adjustments and see where we go. Here I just want to make some like obviously rough markings, and try to get an idea of where I want things to be. So, thinking the head's going to be around this big, the ears, and then I'll just go around and shape it. Probably try to get the ears in first and then just go from there. I want to leave this up here untouched for the moment just because I want to figure out what I want to do. And I think I might, if there's enough room, I might do like a turtle or something. But let me know in the chat if you've got a good idea. A small animal, that's kind of what I'm thinking of, because that's what I did in the week, and I should have brought him in here to show you. But so I've done a rat on a guy's head, and that's what I'm thinking about for this one. But small animal of some kind. So just making some cuts, trying to rework this. Feel free to let me know where you're watching from, by the way. I'm always curious, but as I've said before, completely optional. And in case you've missed it, I am reworking a carving that I did recently into something else. That's the long and the short story of what I'm doing tonight, which is a bit different. And it could go horribly wrong. So, we'll see. Only time will tell. Basically just trying to slowly get the head into a shape where I want it to be, because this used to be the big hat for the Kingsguard figure. And I gotta shape the back of his head now. I feel like I need to decide relatively soon the animal that I want to do, and I think I might do like a turtle. I don't know how that would, I don't know, it's probably big enough to do a turtle. But yeah, I'm going to think of something relatively simple. Yeah, I might do like a turtle. Okay, with that in mind, just so I have some sort of indication. Don't know if there's enough room for like a little head poking out of something like that. Don't know. The face will be down here. Let me know your thoughts. Feel free to chime in. I'll do the ears. Cut the ears. I don't think I'll have to. I have like it's not an iPad, but like a tablet at my side, so I can quickly hop on there and look at some reference photos for a turtle, but I don't think I'll have to for a turtle. I hope the background music is playing. Otherwise, you'll be hearing me and a mixture of me and silence. Okay. So, actually, do I want to coat them? Yes. Okay. Check that the ears are somewhat symmetrical, but if they're not, it's fine. We can adjust them. It's all good. All right. I'll still probably tweak some things, but I'll go ahead and start carving the face. Carving the face. Okay, so I'll put the maybe a bit higher. Okay, here we go. Side of the nose. Hopefully that's coming through clear enough to see it, at least. I'm just looking at the room that will be available up here. And it should be enough space, we'll see. so far. And let's see. It's the bottom of the nose. Take this back a little bit. Still have some things to work on. A lot of shaping of things to do, but I think it's getting there. It's coming together slowly. I gotta figure out how I want the turtle to be sitting on his head, and then how I'm gonna carve his hair. So what I think I might do, because the face is still fairly wide, I might be able to just something like that. Start to put his hair in. I need to tidy it back here, cut the back of his ears in. Okay, just sort out his ears so we can figure out what we're going to do with everything else. Bring the bottom of the ears up a bit so they're not so big. Or that's all right. That's fine. Okay. Gotta shape the back of his head. Switch the camera view for a second. Don't be scared. It's only me. But feel free to send me a message in the chat if you want. And in case you missed it from earlier, what I'm doing is reworking this carving that I did previously into a different carving, and I've decided to put a turtle on a guy's head. So that's what I'm doing. And so far, it's getting there. I've carved a new face, I've set the ears in, and I'm just going around now and trying to work my way further up to carve a turtle, and then I'll come down here and I thought I might adjust the arms of it. Actually, I don't know. We'll see. I might do some adjustments down here, but that's what I'm doing. So I'll switch back while I take wrong view, while I finish my coffee. Okay, so what shall I do next? I think I'll work my way around the back here, try to cut in the bottom of his hair, and then also give him some kind of a neck. Try to shape his head a little bit more. So, oh yeah, I'm just going to cut in these bits at the front to kind of be the start of his hair. At least that's the idea. Let's see how it looks. I think that'll be all right. Because what I'm thinking is the turtle's going to be sitting on top of his hair, and so there can be a little bit of space there, and we can just work things in to be his hair. Okay, just make his face a little bit less wide. Yeah. Turtle time. So, what I'd like to do, actually I'll move from up here. What I'd like to do is to have a turtle and then like a turtle head just poking out of the front, and then maybe his couple of feet around. So I'm just like I'm roughly drawing things in. I might change plans. Just thinking on the go, really, and trying to work out how to go about it. So if I was to do a head, I'd probably need to take this off. Let's do it. Why not? Why not? Just hope that there's enough. It's probably going to end up being a fairly small turtle. We'll see. Like I said, it could go horribly wrong. That's the joy of doing a live stream. Because I haven't done this before, so it's a new experience for everyone. Yay. Okay, so I'm just thinking about his hair as well. So I'm kind of cutting in the bottom of the turtle, and then leaving some space here for his hair. I'll just kind of first go around and do that, I think. Up a little bit. I'm just trying to make very small cuts at the moment before I commit to anything. I want to make sure that I have the space that I want and everything else. So we will see how this works. I still gotta shape his head back here, but that's fine. So it doesn't look like a turtle at the moment, you're probably saying. And if you are, I agree. Let's see. I want to cut out these areas. I'll do this. I'll make some chip cuts. Start to bring his head out, which might be really hard to see because I've marked him up so much. Actually, I've marked it up so much I can't even see. Oh boy, there we go. Okay. Back on track. Okay, now that we've done that, we can make these cuts to give more space. Just trying to bring his head out within reason. Can't bring it out very far, obviously, because if I keep pushing this back, I'm not going to have enough room for his shell, I think, but I should probably look at a reference photo for a turtle or something, but it's obviously not going to be a very a super accurate representation anyway, so I'll probably just leave it. But as long as it's close to turtle-like, I'm happy with that. I might bring these back just a little bit more. I think we're getting there. This kind of thing, especially because I have no plan, I'm just playing it by ear. And I have to think ahead of like what I'm doing next. So I think I need to take some wood down here. So I'm going to start to. So I'm cutting the wood down in between these bits, which will become his little feet poking out, I'm thinking. Do turtles have tails? I don't even know. It's been ages since I've seen a turtle. So let me know in the chat. I probably should have thought about that before I was cutting all the way back here, but oh well. This turtle doesn't have to have one. They don't they have something? They have something coming out there. I don't know. Don't know. I'm gonna continue. So I'm going to how do I want to do these feet? I think I'll just cut around. Yeah, okay. Just trying to think of the best way to do this. Try to make little chip cuts. Work. very small feet. So I'm trying to take my time, not rush it. Okay, so I'll do the same. That's looking turtly, I think. So far, I mean, I'm still gonna shape this up here and everything, but I'm happy with that so far. Still have to round this stuff. Okay, I'll do the same. Try to do the same thing back here. Ooh. My knife slipped and it went too far. Okay, that's fine. Because I can do another one. It's all good. That's why I shouldn't rush. Let's see. This one's a bit rough, I think, but it's fine. Okay, that's cool. That's another one. We got one more. I think I'll try to move where I'm putting his foot. We'll go right there. Mm. Okay, just a quick look around and see the lay of the land. Turtle, looking turtly. Now I want to shape the shell, hopefully make it look I feel like I maybe should look at a reference photo, but won't. 'Cause we're just winging it. We're just gonna wing it. Okay. Just going back down to the face. I was just looking at his face. Just want to tidy him up a little bit. Okay, back of the head needs to be worked on just a little bit. Okay. Bring it down more here as well. It's just adjusting things. Okay. Okay. Bottom of his hair is cut in. We can just tidy up his neck. Shape his back a little bit. Bring it down. Take a drink of water. Okay. I might look at a photo of a turtle. Don't know. Not sure. Let me know. What do you think? I'm just gonna get. I am gonna look at a turtle. Quick reference photo time. Let's see. Turtle, turtle, turtle. Do you guys use reference photos? Let me know in the chat. Okay. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Oh, turtle, turtle, turtle. These are like sea turtles. What about a normal turtle? That guy. Okay. I need to bring the shell down a little bit if I'm comparing this reference photo to the turtle that I've carved at the moment. Okay. That works. Kind of use that as a guide. And then I also notice the shell kind of goes. The shell kind of does this kind of thing, doesn't it? That's what I'm seeing. That kind of whoop. All right, that's cool. It's useful to look sometimes. I guess. Yeah. Okay. And then the head. I can probably remove this down here. And then talking to myself a little bit. Don't mind me. Okay. I'm going to take the top of the shell down a little bit. Let's do it. Okay. This. See, this is tricky. That's all right. Taking my time. Within reason. So I want to obviously get this done in the live stream. That should be all right. Cool. There's that side. We'll do the other side. Cool. Getting there. Feel free to give me some feedback in the chat if that's not clear. Let me know. I still feel like I'm fairly new to the whole live stream stuff. And to the YouTube stuff. Right, so continue. And a little bit more of the head. Actually, before do I want to carve in any eyes? No. I'll paint the eyes on this guy. The head. Cool. I think I'll leave it there. Okay, and then take the shell down a little bit. Check up at the top. That looks all right. Okay. Looks all right, I think. This foot's kind of me, I think, but it's all right. I think once I paint it, it'll be more it'll be more obvious. Let me take a drink of water. I think I need to bring the shell down a little bit more. It's like a turtle helmet. Okay. Just looking around a little bit more. His neck doesn't look right. I think I need to make a cut like right there, just to kind of define his chin a bit more, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, I think that works. That's good enough. I think that works. I should have just done like a swooping cut there or something. Yeah, I think that probably would have worked better. Well, I'll know for next time now. Swooping cut. Okay, cool. Oops. Take this down a bit more. I feel like I say this all the time, but all this kind of stuff is personal preference. Like making all these minor adjustments. Yeah. I don't know what other people do. You might do the same or do less, but yeah, don't know. Okay. I need to make a decision on if I want to keep them like this, which I don't actually think looks too bad. I was initially thinking about making his arms shorter a bit, and maybe bringing this up as well, and having his legs be a bit longer. But I don't think that looks too bad. I will do some adjustments down here. But let me know what you think. I don't know. I think that I'm kind of leaning towards keeping that as it is, because that way when I go to paint it, if I wanted to do something different on a shirt, that'll give me space to do that. That's kind of one of the reasons I'm thinking to keep it like that. Yeah. Okay. Let me just make some adjustments to the trousers. The feet area. Alright, this live stream's going very well. And watch me cut his feet off now. That'd be funny. Yeah, I wasn't sure how it was going to go because it's kind of carving on the fly. I had a rough plan of what I wanted to do, but I haven't done it before, so it could have gone very wrong, but I mean, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. If you're bored out of your mind, let me know in the chat. But, ooh, I just realized I forgot to kind of finish his ears, so I'll do that. Bring this down. It's definitely at the the face is, or the head at least, is definitely at the point where I don't want to do anything too crazy, because I like the way things are looking. So no pressure as I cut the ears in. There's no pressure. Okay, there's one ear. Doing the second ear. Cool. Okay. I'll go back down to his trousers and stuff. I'm just making them a bit smaller. Bring out his feet a bit more. Shape his feet just a little bit. It's probably hard to see, but okay, cool. Oh man, that's a risky cut. Right. I've definitely cut some feet off doing this before, like just the knife continuing to go that way, which is always frustrating, but it's all good. Oh, one last thing. Separate the legs. Separate the legs. So I'm kind of mindful not to take it down back here because I kind of want to make sure there's no issues with him being able to stand up. So that's my thoughts on that, but I'll separate the legs a little bit more and have another look around. Sorry. Let me get some water. I think probably the question I always have in my mind is like, at At what point is it finished, you know? When do people decide that it's done? Probably a different point for everybody. If everyone was doing the same carving. Some would take longer than others or do more than others, but that's one thing I always think about. At what point is it done for me? And I think I'm at that point. What do you think? Ooh, I'm tempted to take his face in just a little bit. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's this kind of stuff where I can't like just leave it. Maybe you're the same way, I don't know. You notice something and you're like, oh man, I just want to get that. Even though I just said like 5 minutes ago that I don't want to mess with the face too much, but I better leave it. I'll leave it. I think that looks alright. What do you think? Success? Not success? I think it looks alright. It'll look pretty cool when it's painted, I think, as well. I think paint always helps. It helps carving. So, I think that'll do it, I think. If you're new, thanks for joining, thanks for watching. If you're if you've been here the whole time, or if you've just been here for a few minutes, do a live stream every Thursday night at 9 p.m. GMT time, which is the London time zone. So I live about an hour and a half north of London, so it's nighttime for me now. So yeah, live stream every Thursday. I've started to do some videos on YouTube. Like, I'm kind of dipping my toe in the waters of YouTube. Feel very out of my depth with what I'm doing. So if you like this kind of stuff, if you like what I'm doing or anything that you see on my channel, feel free to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, do all that stuff. But I appreciate you hanging out. I like doing these. For me, it's good to just hang out with people because I'm not part of a carving club or anything. There's not really many carving clubs local to where I am in England. So I wanted to do this for a while. Hey, thanks. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Yeah, threw me off now with the chat. But yeah, I've wanted to do these, and I've been doing them since probably December or something. I don't know, October maybe? I don't know. Since last year, toward the end of last year. So yeah, just give me something to do with others that are hopefully like-minded. I hope you guys are carving awesome stuff. Reach out to me, let me know what you're working on, and yeah, I don't know. So I don't have anything else to say. So hope you have a good week, good rest of the week. It's Friday tomorrow, so have a good Friday, have a good weekend, and yeah, happy carving. I'll see you next Thursday.